What up? So as you guys saw in the title, we're gonna go over the 5 things that I hate about the Kei Truck. So I'm not gonna lie to you, this video I didn't really feel like making because when I made my other one, the 5 things I hate about my Daihatsu Hi-Jet, I was new into Kei Trucks and I genuinely hated those 5 things about it. But now that I've had a Kei Truck for a year, I had this Suzuki for almost a month, I had the van for like 2-3 months, there's not a lot of things that I genuinely hate about this one. It's a 5-speed. When I made the other video, that was a 4-speed. The ride quality in the Suzuki is much better. Idle's real quiet. Like, there's times where I'm not even realizing that the Kei Truck is even on. But there is 3 things that I 100% hate about this exact Suzuki Carry and any model like this, in my opinion at least. And then there's some 2 things that are like, I hate them, but it's generic. First and foremost is gonna have to be the radio. So every single Kei Truck from Japan comes with AM, so that's really not a big deal. But this one has a built-in speaker in the radio. So when I change the radio, which I was gonna do, I now have to find a location for the speaker, and I can't put it on the door because the mirror and the glass go down there. And then I can build a box here, I could put something here, but it just made it annoying. Like when I changed the radio on my Hi-Jet, it had a little speaker here. So although I was able to change the radio 1 to 3 and put a nice Pioneer, I had my little stock speaker here that I can hear. It wasn't the loudest, but at least I had that option. And I believe it had door little pockets too that I could have put a speaker to. So that's definitely the first thing that it's just like, that's dumb. I get it though, but it's dumb. Secondly, if we're gonna go straight into the interior, is the dash. So I spoke about this in other videos, but a lot of Kei Trucks, they just stop here. So they don't have this little driver-oriented, little Supra S2000 style little dash right here and cluster and everything. So that makes up here a lot tighter. I drove, like I said, my Hi-Jet for a year and my legs were not like this. Like, they were not like this at all. I had a lot more room. The passenger themselves don't have a lot of room too. A lot of their knees like have to hit on here. So I would say that this Suzuki Carry is a lot tighter than my 91 Hi-Jet. I believe the sandbar itself, like I said, I spoke about this in other videos. I guess I'll link them in the corner. But the dashes stop here. They just don't have this little indent. So it is a little, like, stylistic. It looks a little better, I guess, because it's, you know, facing towards me. But it's a lot tighter in here for sure. So the third thing that I do not like about this Suzuki Carry is that to access the engine bay, you have to take the whole seat out. Most Kei Trucks, they just have a little hook here. You hang your seat like that and it works perfectly fine. But to here, like if I wanted to add windshield washer fluid, I have to do like this and take the whole seat out, which is fine. I guess I can put it right here, but it's just an additional step that like no one really wants to deal with. And then for the other side, if I want to access anything on this side, I have to take the whole seat completely out, which isn't a big deal right now because it's not raining or anything. But let's say it was a raining day and I had to add coolant, or on that side I had to add windshield washer fluid or something like that. It's just annoying that I would have to take this whole seat out, put it in the back of my bed. Let's say I have something back there. Those are 3 things that I would say I genuinely do not like about the Suzuki Carry. So those are the 3 things that I genuinely hate about this truck. And to be honest, there isn't any more. I like everything else about it. Like, I've had a Kei Truck long enough where I know what comes with the thing and how to kind of plan accordingly. Like, I could definitely add the fact that there's no storage back here, but a lot of people said in my other video, you go to Harbor Freight, you buy a thing back here. But you know, I mean stock. Obviously you could change that with a lot of cars. I could buy a Miata, say I have no storage, and put like one of those roof things on the top and have a bunch of storage, you know what I mean? But we just mean stock for this example. So the fact that it doesn't have anything back here, you know, not the best. We could throw in gas mileage into the mix. A lot of people like to think that if you buy a Kei Truck, you're gonna have amazing gas miles, and I think that'd be true if you maybe live like in a rural area where you're not on the highway, you're just going to like your little town and just going from point A to point B. But me living in New York City, when I'm on the highway going 100 kilometers for 10-20 minutes, like I see my gas mileage slowly decrease just because, you know, I'm probably 5,000-6,000 in the RPMs, and like you're not getting the best gas mileage. Even with it being a 660cc engine and weighing nothing, like the gas mileage isn't amazing. I could also add the fact that this model doesn't have AC. When I was in Boise and that Subaru Sandbar King Cab had AC, it blew cold literally on startup. I think Todd was telling me that they have the same AC unit and everything as the vans, so that's why they get so cold quickly. But like this one doesn't have AC. It does have heat though. My other Kei Truck didn't have heat. This one has heat. And that's kind of it. Like I'm telling you, like there's so many things I like about this truck. Like it's 5-speed. It's just like, I don't want to turn this into the 5 things I love again, but it's, come on, like what could you really hate about it? The seats are reupholstered. Look at the rims. They match the calipers, match the interior, they match the door cards. Everything is nice and black. But yeah, that's the end of this video. It's probably gonna be a quick little short one. Quick update on the tickets though. We're down to 72. I think my last update we're close to 90. Like, we're down to 72. I've been making a bunch of TikTok videos. I've been making a bunch of videos going to car shows, and it's all paying off. Like I was saying, once we get down to like, now we're at 70. A lot of people are hitting me up now like, yo, when's the last day I could buy a ticket? And there's no last day, but when it gets filled, it gets filled. I don't care if 400 people want to buy a ticket after the 200, just so I can make more money. It's 1 in 200 chances, period. And with that being said, I hope you bought a raffle ticket. Let's not forget that $50 can win you this truck, and second place is $150, and third place is $100. Like, I don't think I could have made a better, more fair raffle. Like, there's 3 winners, all for 50 bucks. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.